Strangelove. What kind of a name is Strangelove?
Good day to you. I thank you for joining us here on Movie Reviewers 100. This is a collaboration channel of movie critics such as myself on YouTube. My name is Professor Bruno Haufshitter CineRam, and I do the reviews on Thursdays. Now, but you're welcome. This theme, this week that we have a theme, and it is political comedies released between the years of 1965 and 1963. And I have chosen for my selection Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. Yes, this is indeed the full title of the film. As opposed to, say, simply Dr. Strangelove, much like another film called 2001: A Space Odyssey, and not simply 2001. Like 2001, Dr. Strangelove was directed by the great Stanley Kubrick. Excuse me, Doctor. Stanley Kubrick had already done Lolita with Peter Sellers, and he cast him in not one but 3 parts in this film. In one part, he played the President of the United States, a man I believe is called Meffley, and he also cast him in the part of a British officer named Lionel Mandrake. He cast him in the 3rd part as well, but I'm afraid I can't remember this time what it was. The film is based on a novel called Red Alert, which was a straightforward and serious-minded speculation on what would happen if the United States and the Soviet Union, at the time that it was written, engaged in nuclear combat involving ICBMs with massive payloads. How foolish of them, yes? Well, Stanley Kubrick certainly thought so, because he thought that the story would make an excellent comedy! And so he recruited a writer by the name of Terry Sheridan to co-write the script, in which the idea of mutual assured destruction and nuclear deterrence is satirized to an incredible degree, with broad caricatures of military personnel and politicians, ambassadors. It's a riot, I'm telling you. It's hilarious. Now, in addition to Peter Sellers, some other individuals in this film are the late great John C. Scott. At least I believe that he's dead. I haven't checked recently. He plays a general. And at one point during the film, when they realize that they are... Actually, I should probably start with the beginning of the story. See, the beginning of the story... Wait a minute, let me reach into my pocket here. The action is kicked off when a man by the name of General Jack T. Ripper orders his planes on the Air Force base he is in charge of to fly to the Soviet Union and release the nuclear payloads at its targets, despite the fact that war has not been declared. He is then confronted by the naval officer Lionel Mandrake, who says,
I think, sir, that you would agree with me if I said that there's something dreadfully wrong somewhere.
Something wrong somewhere. Brilliant deductive reasoning, Colonel Mandrake. I commend you. the General Ripper says that we must not, excuse me,
We must not allow communist infiltration and the contamination of our precious bodily fluids by communists.
This is why he's attacked the Soviet Union, and there is no greater justification, I think, than the contamination of bodily fluids. At least that's what I believe. So, when the president learns of this from his general, George C. Scott, who plays the character of... My goodness, I really should have done my research before doing this. I know that I remember this man's name. But he tells the president that General Ripper has ordered his planes to attack Russia. And so the president gets on the phone with the premier in Russia and says to him,
Now then, Dmitri, you know how we've always talked about the possibility of something going wrong with a bomb. The bomb, Dmitri, the hydrogen bomb. Well, I'll tell you what happened. One of our generals, he went a little funny in the head. You know, just a little funny. And he, well, went and did a silly thing. Well, I'll tell you what he did, Dmitri. He ordered our planes to attack your country. Now, well, how do you think I feel about it, Dmitri? I mean, I'm capable of being just as sorry as you are. I really am.
And so everyone is in quite a little pickle here, you know. I mean, here's the United States supposedly waging an unprovoked attack on the Soviet Union, but they learn from the Russian ambassador that there is a special device in the Soviet Union. If the Soviet Union and any major target is attacked, the nuclear weapons all over the United States and perhaps even the entire world will explode. And perhaps wipe out humanity. That's a very, very sad situation. Anyway, as I was saying, it's a comedy and it is hilarious. One of the best ever made. And certainly it set the stage for a bold new future in political satire in American cinema. Anyway, I thank you for watching. Please tune in for a new theme starting next week, which will be tomorrow actually, because our week starts on Friday. Thank you so much, and good day to you.